Hey, I'm Chris. I live in Las Vegas and I love Keytar. Now, recently I bought the Korg RK100 S2 and I promised that I would do a demo of the sounds and I would do a side-by-side demo of the sounds comparing it to the Korg RK100S from 2014. First of all, love this guitar. Awesome features. Let's look. Again, love this guitar. It is ridiculously light. Oh my gosh, it's like 6 pounds. But I think I know the reason why. Now, when you look at the other RK100s from 2014, it was all cut out of one piece of wood. You can tell with this guy, this is 2 pieces of wood. One for the body and one for the neck. Maybe that absorbed some of the weight. And I've heard arguments that this guitar is just a clone of the RK100S from 2014. I'm happy to say it is and it isn't. Now, this is filled with dope guitar leads. If you're a guitarist and you want to play leads and you want to shred and you want to make noise, this is the great guitar for that. Number one, it's smaller, it's lightweight. Let's say you're on stage and you're playing for 30 minutes, an hour. It's not going to be heavy. By the way, my strap fell off and I totally just caught this. So, again, super duper lightweight, super duper easy to manage, beautiful tones, lots of leads in it. It's mainly made for leads. By the way, always check your buttons and your straps whenever you strap something on to make sure that the thing don't fall off. So, again, awesome leads, awesome tones. I'm going to play a tone in the RK100S, and then I will play the same number of tone in the RK100S2. I'm going to play them side by side, well, not really side by side, one on top of the other, right next to each other, so you can hear the differences in tones. I am not going to play all 200 tones. I don't have that kind of time. I'm only going to play the first 50 tones so you can hear the difference in the engineering that they did with both of these guitars. Now, keep in mind, these guitars, the RK100, the RK100S, they have, and the RK100S2, they have the synth engine of the Korg Korg XL. So if you have a Korg Korg XL, you can make all of these sounds on that keyboard. You can even do the vocoder on it. Honestly, it would be a pain in the butt to program all of it, but you can do it, it's possible. So, let's do this. So, RK100S 2014, RK100S DOS 2019, 2020, but today it's 2023. So I'm going to play a tone, the first 50 tones in both of these guitars. First I'm going to start with the RK100 from 2014, and then I will play the corresponding number of the tone in RK100S2. Now keep in mind, this is built with leads, this is built with mainly pads, sequences, all that good stuff. If you're gonna do pads and sequences, this would be the one. But if you wanted to do heavy leads, this is the one. You will notice by the time we reach tone number 25 and 26 on this guy, you're gonna be like, oh yeah, that one's all about leads. So let's do this. Hear the difference already? Again, I ain't playing all 200. Just the first 50. You gotta hear that difference. Come on. We're getting up to 25 and 26. Oh, I like that. Nice. Here's 20. Now here's where the RK100S2 all leads, dude. I like that echo. I love all these detuned leads. Oh, I like that. All right. By the way, don't you love it when you're recording something and something in your equipment dies and you can't find out what it is? Oh. We're almost at 50. And 50. that was just a slight overview of the tones of both of those guitars. I'm not playing the full 200. That would be kind of nutty. Maybe I will do episodes in the future where I will do side-by-sides of both the tones. But you can get the gist. So the RK100S from 2014, I would recommend that for basses. I would recommend it for pads, sequences, stuff like that. It even got sound effects at the end. Same with this. This guy has sound effects, but I would recommend it for leads, not just leads alone. You can play pads. There's beautiful piano on there. There's awesome trumpets on there. But honestly, I use that guy for trumpets and pads and strings. I would use this for leads. So the first lead on the list on this guitar is 26, and it is called, I think it's RK100 lead. So again, it's all about leads. This is number 26, RK100 lead. So just to show you how it sounds with a little bit of shred. Again, one simple lead. Now, there's no sounds on the other RK100S on the RK100S from 2014. There are one or two leads I do like on it, but none that I could shred like that. So I would honestly totally recommend this for anybody who specifically wants Keytar to shred. Now, keep in mind, they have slim keys. These are not full-size keys, which makes it honestly easier to slip up and down into your octaves, and it makes it easier to jump back and forth. When you have full-size keys and you're doing like really quick like shredding on your Keytar, sometimes you can get stuck or fall over your fingers. Everybody who's worked on scales, who works on keyboard exercises, knows all about falling over your own fingers. If you have smaller keys, you do have to adjust and like get used to playing on smaller keys, but you will find that you can jump back and forth on your keyboard way easier. So again, lighter, better tones. I like it. You can edit. There is touch sensitivity, but there's no aftertouch. There is MIDI. You can use this as a MIDI controller. I think it's really beautiful. It's well made. I would assume the white one isn't like the red or the black one because there is no wood grain in this. This is like a clear finish. It's probably wood covered in plastic, just like the RK100 from 2014. I think the RK100 from 2014 is more or less like an M&M Keytar, because it's got a nice wood center with a kind of candy-coated plastic shell. So if you ever drop your RK100 from 2014, you will realize that, yeah, there's wood under there. There's wood under that plastic. So my overall view, buy it if you can. Try to get it from Japan. It is cheaper. Sometimes, depending on the shipping, you will get it faster from Japan than you would the United States. Don't ask me why that works. I got this from Japan. I got this from, I think, Tokyo. They FedExed it, dude. I got this in 4 days. I paid $4.99. By the way, I don't pay retail for anything. I will always look for an open box. I will always look for another dealer that sells the same thing cheaper. I would suggest doing that. If you are trying to buy an RK100 in the United States, you're going to pay about $6.99 for a red one. If you want to wait for Sweetwater to order more, you could pay $4.99 for a black one, but who knows how long that shipping takes. And I'm kind of mad at Sweetwater because I ordered one and then they approved it and then they gave me an email telling me, oh, I'm sorry, we're out of stock. So again, if you can, I would search on eBay and I would buy again from Japan. This is the RK100S2. It's pretty dope. Hugs, health, and happiness from Las Vegas. Keytar is life.